Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we're at Disneyland, or rather in the Disneyland area, to take you on a couple of hotel tours if you're interested in looking for a place to stay when you're visiting Disneyland. So let's get going. We're gonna start our Disneyland area hotel tours with the Desert Palms Hotel and Suites. The Desert Palms is located on Coachella Avenue, just off Harbor Boulevard. It's a short 7 to 8 minute walk or so to the park and is centrally located. They do offer free breakfast, however, it was set up for our Getaway Today meeting at the time of this filming. They have both indoor and outdoor seating available. The lobby is absolutely gorgeous and quite spacious. They've got a kids nook with books, toys, and a Disney movie playing in the background. The gift shop is rather limited on souvenirs, but is loaded with snacks and basic necessities that you might have forgotten at home, so don't worry, they've got you covered. There's an assortment of complimentary beverages available in the lobby, as well as a restaurant called the Oasis, which is available for dine-in, takeout, and room service. For those overachievers who don't get enough exercise in the parks, there's a fitness room available from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Their pool is on the smaller side, but with a relaxing vibe and a hot tub there in the back. As for the rooms, the first room we toured was a deluxe studio suite. This features 2 queen beds and a pull-out couch. This particular room had a view of the park, and the rest of it's fairly standard and what you'd expect, but I did want to note that they have both a microwave and a fridge. Not everywhere has microwaves. The bathroom is also fairly standard, but I did want to note that the shower has a tub. Not every hotel on this tour is going to have that. That's for those of you with little ones who refuse to use showers. The second room is a 1-bedroom suite with bunk beds. All the amenities are the same as the previous room, and the bathroom was almost identical, so we're just going to focus on the living spaces and beds. All of the hotels in this video are relatively within walking distance to Disneyland, but each of them also has an art bus stop close by if you're looking for direct transportation. This does carry a fee of a few dollars a person, however. Next, we head to the Fairfield by Marriott. Located on Harbor Boulevard, this is probably going to be the closest hotel to the park in this video, with about a 4 to 5 minute walk or so. First thing I noticed when I stepped into their lobby was a fairly extensive gift shop filled with souvenirs, food, and basic necessities. Back in the lobby, you'll see our Getaway Today tour group assembling. They took us up to the 5th floor first, and we were greeted with a giant Mickey on the roof. How fun is that? All the rooms have doors that lead outdoors, however the only way up to these levels is through the lobby or locked stairwell doors, so don't worry about randos from off the street strolling in. Their pool is an outdoor pool, and you can see that here from the 5th floor. Before we head into the rooms, I also wanted to note that every floor features a vending machine and ice machine. And here's a quick look at the drink and snack offerings that are available. This first room is a standard 2 queen, and while you're looking at it, I did want to let you know that the Fairfield has 476 total rooms and was on the Forbes 2024 list of the best hotels near Disneyland. Also, 90% of their rooms are connecting rooms, and you'll see that featured here as well. These are fairly normal hotel rooms, no frills here. But our next room is up on the 9th floor and is a themed queen. We're going to ignore the fact that the photos on the wall are of Walt Disney World and show you the rest of the room. It's not too different from the first room, except it has Disney theming on the back wall, which is still quite impressive. But perhaps the best feature of this particular room is an amazing firework view, which is quite possibly the best of any hotel in the area, given its height, since most Disneyland area hotels are capped at 4 floors due to city ordinances put in place after some of these taller hotels were built. If you are enjoying this video and finding it helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. And if you want to save money on your next Disneyland vacation, call my friends at Getaway Today and tell them that SoCal Disney Dad sent you. Or you can click the link down in the description and use my coupon code to save on their already discounted packages. Our third hotel is the Castle Inn and Suites, and it's also located on Harbor Boulevard, but on the opposite end. It's right across from the Candy Cane Inn and fairly close to the Desert Palms we toured first. Their lobby is super awesome if you love medieval theming, but it is quite small and does not have a gift shop or any basic necessities available. This hotel does feature free parking and is one of the few area hotels to offer this perk. The Castle Inn and Suites is also proudly family owned and operated, with the owner's father having built the hotel from the ground up. They've been a proud partner of Getaway Today since 1988 and are the third hotel ever with the service. Here's a quick look at their pool area. We didn't have a ton of time to get a more extensive look at it. The first room we toured was a family suite, which sleeps up to 6 people. There's a king in the front room and 2 queens in the back. This room also features a fridge and a microwave, and here's a quick look at their bathroom. The second room we toured was a standard 2 queen. Both of these rooms were on the ground floor. They do have an elevator for access to the upper floors, which is important to note because not all hotels have this. This room, being a standard room, is about what you'd expect from a hotel room. The Castle Inn and Suites is a value hotel and one of the more budget-friendly options in the area. These next 2 hotels are located right across from each other, and we're going to start with the Suncoast Park Hotel. This is the hotel I stayed at, and since we were running behind on our tours, we actually skipped this one, so the footage is going to jump around a lot time-wise. Their lobby was large and cozy at night. Their gift shop was not quite as large as some of the others, but larger than most, with plenty of options all around. As for the room, I was greeted with a lounge area when I first walked through the door, which felt quite spacious. I assume this is a standard king room, which has loads of extra space where another bed might go in a 2 queen room. The bathroom, while fairly standard, had a fresh, modern, and appealing look to it. As with most of the hotels on this tour, the Suncoast does have a fridge and a microwave in the room for those of you who like to bring back leftovers. As a part of these hotel tours, Getaway Today has actually put us up in one of them for the night, and I'm staying here at the Suncoast Hotel. And as is typical whenever I stay at anywhere up here in the Disneyland area, I want to walk to the park. I want to show you how to get to the park, and so we're going to put that in this video. Now, I did ask them what the best way to get to the park was, and they gave me walking directions, so I'm assuming that they have a no shuttle. Here we are at the Suncoast Park Hotel. This is a little ways down on Disney Way, I believe, and so what you're looking at over there is the Garden Walk in Anaheim, and so I expect this walk to take me about 15 to 20 minutes, but I am going to time it, and we'll see how it goes from here. Over off to my left, I can see the 5 freeway. There's the Suncoast Hotel, the Suncoast Park Hotel, and if I spin around, this is Disney Way, and again, the Garden Walk straight ahead. It has been just 3 minutes since I left my hotel, and one of the entrances to the Garden Walk is right over there, off to our left. Now, I'm not exactly sure how you would get over there from right here. There's no crosswalk here, so you'd probably have to go down to this light. 7 minutes into my walk, and you can see Guardians of the Galaxy right there. We have the Grand Legacy at the park off to my right, and the light just turned. I got 29 seconds to get across, so we're just going to quickly rush to get across the road here. As soon as I crossed the road, I turned right and am heading towards the entrance to Disneyland right now. This is the drop-off area if you're just dropping off friends or family. You could have potentially turned right at the Grand Legacy and come down to this traffic light, and then this traffic light would actually spit you right through the blue entrance sign there. But I'm gonna turn left here. You can see the shuttle from Toy Story lot taking people in, so we are at the entrance of the park. And here we are, 14 minutes later. I walked at what I'd consider to be a fairly casual pace for me. I did pass a few people on the sidewalks. Definitely people do walk slower than me, but I don't feel like I was speed walking at all. 14 minutes, that's why I said probably about 15 to 20 on average from the Suncoast Hotel was what I was expecting. Now, before we continue on with our hotel tours, we're actually going to stop for a bite to eat here at Disneyland for a TikTok viral sort of hack, if you will. Now, back in April, we learned about a cheesy garlic pretzel bread hack involving Bengal barbecue meat, and we tried that for you in a video. And now we have heard about a chicken parmesan version, so I'm coming back to Maurice's Treats to grab one of those cheesy garlic pretzel breads. So it starts with a base of the cheesy garlic pretzel bread, which I've grabbed, but you also have to get the side of marinara. This is an additional purchase. Then you head to anywhere that sells chicken tenders. I came over here to Galactic Grill, but you could also go to the Golden Horseshoe or Stage Door Cafe. And with all of the ingredients in hand, we are ready to create our hack. And here it is. I've taken a couple of chicken tenders, put it on the garlic cheesy pretzel bread, and then I've smothered it in marinara, both under the chicken tender and on top. I did not bring my tripod today, so I was not able to film while eating it, but I do have to say that the Bengal barbecue version is superior in my opinion. However, the chicken parm version was pretty good too. Cheesy garlic pretzel bread, one of my favorite snacks here at Disneyland. So any way that you dress it up is awesome and amazing. I just think that if you're going to do it, Bengal barbecue, a better way to go in my opinion. However, they also do have a bratwurst version right now for the Halloween season over at Edelweiss Snacks, and that one is pretty good too. Like I said, pretty much any way you dress up the cheesy garlic pretzel bread, a top notch. And I thought we'd come down here to the new Bayou Country since it just opened up. First time seeing that new sign in front of Hungry Bear, but they've opened this up. In fact, like the day after I put out a construction update saying that I didn't think that this would be opening until like November when Tiana's open, because I just figured they wouldn't want people down here, you know, getting to see stuff like that in construction. But Winnie the Pooh is open, and that was the primary purpose for poking down here. And also wanted to let you know that I think Pooh Corner is open down here too. It is. It doesn't look like it. It's got construction walls around it, but we'll show you it's open. We're gonna poke inside very briefly here before we continue the hotel tours. So to get into Pooh Corner, we're gonna have to come through here, and it looks relatively untouched. I mean, I'm just, you know, seeing what I see. It's not, they haven't done anything to Pooh Corner. I'm not seeing the ticker tails, but it's only because they're just not here. There is a spot for them. Where it's going to differ here is that they've got a wall up where Lewis's Critter Club is going to go, and you can't see into that half of the store right now. But it does indeed look like the character meet and greets are up as well. I see Winnie the Pooh right now doing a meet and greet. And I think all the characters are back. So you can check the Disneyland app for which characters will be doing meet and greets and when. There's Eeyore, hello. And now let's get back to those hotel tours. Our next tour was right next to the Suncoast and is the Element by Westin. The Westin name screams luxury in Anaheim, and you'll find that here, but at more affordable prices. The hotel is all decorated for Halloween, as this was filmed at the beginning of September. They do offer free breakfast, which is a huge plus for a fancier hotel, as I feel like these types of places usually nickel and dime you on extras, but not the Element. Just off the lobby to the right of the check-in counter is a small gift shop. There's a variety of plushes and other souvenirs, but also drinks and snacks. Their pool is located off the lobby, and it was in use, so I didn't film it any more than this. As with a lot of hotels, there is complimentary water and coffee available as well. We toured 4 different rooms, so hold on to your hats and glasses. This first room is a kids' suite king with bunk beds. The bunk beds are right inside the door, and there are 2 TVs, one for the kids and one for the parents in the room with the king as well. This being a suite, it features a small kitchenette with fridge, microwave, electric stovetop, dishwasher, and more. In the bathroom, I want to note that there is no tub, which is a Westin standard. There are only 8 ADA rooms in the Element that have tubs available. They request that only guests who need an ADA room use them, however. So otherwise, there are no tubs here at the Element. The second room is a kids' suite queen with bunk beds. Same situation as the king, but with 2 queens instead. We won't spend a lot of time on this room, but I do want to note that even though the freeway is right outside, you can't hear a thing in the room or hallways. The third room is a 2-queen studio suite with a pull-out sofa and a theme park view. From this room, we could see Guardians of the Galaxy, Space Mountain, and the Matterhorn. That means that firework viewing is also likely possible. However, with the soundproofing, I'm not sure how well you'd be able to hear it. This is quite a beautiful room every way you look at it, and this is just their standard room. This is quite possibly my favorite of the hotels we toured on this list, and I would love to stay here someday. Don't let the word standard fool you though, it's still a suite and does come with a kitchenette, albeit a more pared down version than the kids' suites. With rates in the 200s, it's an excellent hotel to consider for your next Disneyland vacation. This last room is a 1-bedroom suite which features 2 queens and a pull-out couch. It looks very similar to a lot of the other rooms we've seen from this hotel. Another Westin standard is the focus on health and wellness, and while most hotels have a fitness room, we just didn't have a whole lot of time to look at them. And the final hotel on this tour of Disneyland area hotels is the Cambria Hotel and Suites. Located just off of Catella and South Anaheim Boulevard, this hotel is the furthest from the parks in today's video. It's still within walking distance, but it might be a bit much for some. The lobby was spacious and impressive and features a bar area where you could get alcoholic beverages, but also coffee and snacks as well. The gift shop here is on the smaller end, but here's a quick pan of everything that they have to offer. I would love to stay here one day and do a more in-depth review for you, primarily because of this one amazing feature. The water park. They have 2 big water slides, a huge pool area, and a splash pad. There's even a 1-foot deep toddler pool for the littlies to sit and play away from the splash pad if that's too much activity. But the recreational fun doesn't stop there. They have a basketball court, ping pong table, and putting greens. The pool area features its own access to the bar, so you don't have to go back inside. And the water park isn't even the most impressive feature here. Wait until you get a look at the complimentary breakfast area. This area is massive with tons of hot food stations. I kid you not, 10 waffle makers and just an absolutely huge dining area. As for the room, this first room is a standard 2-queen. Just take a look at this room. It's gorgeous, fresh, and clean. This room sleeps 4. Here's a quick peek out the window as well. Nothing fancy, but a nice view all the same. Panning back through the room, next to the closet is a Keurig that comes with a few K-cups. There's a fridge and a microwave here as well. I always like to point those out. The bathroom is well lit and very attractive to look at. What shocked me was there are 2 showers. I've never seen that before in a hotel. One of them has a tub, which is important to me as someone with kids, but there's also a standalone shower as well. The second room is a king family suite, which sleeps 7. There's the king bed, 2 bunk beds, a pull-out trundle, and a pull-out couch. So that's where you get your 7. This bathroom is very similar to the previous one. Nothing extra special to point out here. This room does feature 2 separate rooms with a closable door that separates the bedroom from the living spaces. But one of the more prominent features is a full-sized fridge. And the third room we toured was a 2-queen suite, which sleeps 6, as it also includes a pull-out couch. Here's just a quick pan of the room as well as the bathroom. Again, nothing you haven't seen already, but it always helps to get another look to know what's considered standard in a hotel. This room also has a full-size fridge in its kitchen area. And that's it for our time here today, showing you 6 different hotels near Disneyland that you should consider for your next vacation. Links to all the hotels will be available in the description that will take you straight to their webpage on Getaway Today's website. If you need help booking, feel free to give them a call, but don't forget to tell them that SoCal Disney Dad sent you, as I earn a small commission on purchases at no extra cost to you. If you use my links and book online, I'll also get the credit. Thank you so very much. If you want to see more hotel tours, click the playlist on your screen right now to see every Disneyland area hotel video that I've ever done. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.